Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 14 of season 8 of The Flash. Last episode, Frost gave her life to save everybody from Deathstorm. And yeah, we definitely left on a somber note. While I have many issues with the last episode, I'm very curious to see how things move forward from here, how this reshapes the dynamic of Team Flash, and as we see how things kind of migrate into this final arc as things with Iris are spiraling out of control, and we still haven't touched back with on base with Nora and Bart and everything that they've been dealing with. I think that we've been saving that for this final little bit. So I'm really curious to see how things unfold, how this affects the team moving forward. So we're just going to go ahead and jump into things. So guys, we are almost at 30K. So if you guys are not subscribed, or it's your first time tuning in, maybe you've been lurking behind watching the channel and just have not hit that button. If you enjoy this reaction, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button at the end. Maybe even leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this episode or any of the previous ones, you can check those out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access to those as well. Along with the full-length reactions of this series, you get the same thing for all the other shows we cover, as well as a bunch of exclusive movie reactions, where you guys actually get to help every month decide what gets added to that list. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, try to make it worth your while since you guys are going out of your way to support the channel. But of course, I know I'm never going to do that. And a simple way you can help us out is just by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing these videos, because it helps us a great deal when it comes to that YouTube algorithm, man. But that all said and down the way, let's go ahead and dive into episode 14. Here we go. She always had that tattoo. It's the first time I've noticed it. And it's snowing. That's a nice little touch. Oh, what the hell? Who's this guy? Cecile's in the field.
Chester, what's he wearing? Chester.
Sorry, just give me a second to.
Yeah, game on, man.
You should have run away when you had the chance, Flash. Now this has to happen.
Holy, he just Vin Diesel'd the ground. God damn.
Okay, let's do a classic corral and contain. Allegra charge up and hit him with a UV burst.
Hey, Snow Pants.
And then Frost, you swoop in.
Oh.
Allegra!
The blast knocked her out, but she's still breathing.
What? What?
You trying to mess with my head?
Oh, she's overwhelmed by all the people in that building.
I can't use my powers.
Come on, you've done better. You've dealt with worse. It can turn invisible too. What is this?
You guys okay?
Wow, not a great day
Chester, where'd he
for
go?
Team Flash, man.
He just vanished.
Everybody's off their game today. For understandable reasons, though.
So how am I supposed to tell people who just lost a family member they need to find a way to mourn and still get the job done?
I don't know. But if there's anyone who can find the right words to inspire us right now, it's you.
Or Joe.
Didn't realize we were having a team meeting.
We figured you might need some alone time.
It's fine. I've been sleeping very much, so I could use the distraction. Because I'm not going to any damn funeral.
Yeah, she's taking this a little rough.
We just lost a family member. And that pain will keep us from protecting those in need. And we all have to find our own ways to honor her. Because it is the only way we are going to heal as a family.
Told you, Joe. He's got this.
I think I've decided how I'm gonna take Joe's advice and honor Frost. Wrongly imprisoned metas, that became a cause really close to her heart. Effective immediately, I'm gonna dedicate 25% of my caseload to pro bono work in her honor.
Frost would love that.
Yeah?
I'm gonna write a special obituary for her on CCC. But every time I sit down to write it, I can't. I mean, to write about her in any meaningful way, like how she died saving her sister,
You risk exposing yourself as a member of Team Flash.
yeah. I wanted to see how you're doing. I feel the same way. But the more I think about it, the more I realize that I don't know what to say. Frost wouldn't care about some obituary that sung her praises. She didn't give a damn what people thought. She just wanted to protect them. That was her legacy. Oh, excuse me, could I get that iced drink, the Frost?
Sure, but it's actually called Killer Frost.
Well, it shouldn't be.
Yeah, it really shouldn't be. I do like how it's the most expensive drink on that list, though. With the Vibacino at the bottom.
I quit the state prosecutor's office. Now I'm defending Meadows in Star City.
Defending Metas in Star City. Good man. Even though that's probably a corporate decision, you might get in trouble. Hell yeah. See that guy right there? He's like, hey, why'd you erase that?
Just because Joe handed out some greeting card advice doesn't mean it's the right thing to do.
Finally, bang. She would love that.
Barry told us about the eternal flame for Oliver Queen. What if we made like a frostified version?
I mean, that's an imitation.
With cryo coolers, so that it could create a self-sustained blizzard.
You mean a snow globe? CCC tip app's blowing up. Ooh, something crazy is happening at O'Shaughnessy's.
Oh, is Blockbuster here to settle his late fees?
No, it's not Blockbuster, but I have a feeling we're gonna wish it was.
Is it Mark? Yeah.
Hey, is that your friend?
They just like walked in. Oh!
Sorry.
He's got his shit with him?
Had a rough week.
Now you have cancer.
No, sure. Right now, love is all. Cupcakes, puppies, and monster trucks. But just you wait until one of you dies. The pain is coming.
Just wait till one of you dies to an interdimensional death demon. Aw.
She told me she first felt like a hero wearing this jacket. Now that's how we'll remember her.
Always.
Aw. A smash. Is he just seeing the world? Crossing off some bucket list stuff, I guess.
Dans 5 minutes. Et il nous manque toujours le tableau parfait pour compléter l'exposition.
Oh, wow. He snuck in one of her pieces.
C'est magnifique.
Hot dog eating contest? The hell? Good thing he can eat like a bajillion calories and it not matter.
Thank you.
Not really fair, I will say, but still.
Should you do all of these already?
Thought finishing this list would be a way to honor her memory, but even with everything crossed off, that still doesn't feel complete.
My snowflake lived for more than the thrills. Was taking care of the people she loved. That's what she really wanted to do with her life.
Just protect the city.
I know how to honor Frost's memory, but right now it seems impossible.
What's impossible for the Flash?
So I can't go to the funeral. Because if I do, if I see her in that casket, I'll know that she's gone for good.
What do you mean?
Her voice is still inside you. As long as that's true.
She's not really gone.
She's here, always.
So if we keep those parts of her alive in us, then she's not really gone. And I can't think of a better way to honor her memory. keep you alive, Frost. I promise.
It normally works.
Dad, what were you thinking?
Look, bleach takes out stains, and the curtains were dirty, so...
Actually, I think Wild Dog uses one of Joe's mops as a bow staff.
Wild Dog.
Thanks for telling me what I needed to hear anyway.
Well, yeah, we had a villain.
Plus, we all wanted a rematch, right?
And this time, we're ready.
Barry,
Tell Kramer to warm a holding cell.
Hey, we need to talk.
Marcus.
Hey,
Hey, you know it's rude to keep your guests waiting?
Oh, or
Barbs you're getting thrown out of right now. Did you forget to pay your electricity bill?
what the fuck?
Okay, it's not too creepy or anything.
She trying to like Frankenstein Frost back? I don't know if that's a good idea.
I think we just found tomorrow's front page.
Crushed it. CCC Media was not the same without you.
You guys had Allegra. I hear she did great filling in.
From who?
Please delete
I
her.
forgot my-
Oh, shit. No. Fuck. Well, damn. Okay. I actually enjoyed this episode. I don't know, like actually having the characters be the characters and just kind of live in it. And I saw something somebody had said not too long ago, just a few days ago, about something they would just kind of like to see in the show is more of Central City or the people that the Flash is helping. We don't really see the city. We're very isolated to the team most of the time. There's no like presence that Central City itself has, like in, let's even say, like Arrow, where Star City was just as much a character as the whole team. This kind of was a little bit of that, as though they were trying to pull together their own ways to kind of remember and commemorate Frost and all of that. And I really had fun with a lot of little ways that everybody's kind of like trying to push forward, that everybody was trying to mourn in their own individual ways. Just seeing them be people for a little bit was a lot of fun. And flawed. The Chester and Allegra thing, I think that was the only one that was just kind of like, seems like that one out of any of them seemed like a little bit chaotic and not in like the best of ways, but it was kind of charming. They sobered up Mark real quick with their bickering. We got a Condiment King reference out of it. A lot of Star City references in this, with the previous judge moving to Star City and defending metas, which I guess metas are a little more prominent in this Earth Prime Star City, so that's interesting to know. We got a Wild Dog reference. We got talks of, obviously, Oliver's altar, as they were trying to figure out a way to kind of like immortalize Frost as well. I don't know, it was fun. And the whole thing with Barry and Mark, I really liked their interaction together, with Barry trying to execute these things that Frost wasn't able to do, she always wanted to do. And that kind of paid off in like a cute, funny kind of way. Again, Joe being the wisest of people, who apparently never in his life tried cleaning colored things with bleach. Good job, Joe. It got to be a punchline in a little bit of an episode, so good job. Anyway, I kind of do wish we would have at least seen the fight with Blockbuster, but I don't think it was necessarily needed in the episode. It would have been a nice little add on. And yeah, man, I I definitely felt things this episode versus the last one, which I did got a little bit of an emotional kick there at the tail end of last episode when Caitlin was realizing she was gone. This one, I don't know. It got me a little bit closer, and I think it's because we actually lingered in the moment. We talked about it, and it was honestly the remembrance and everybody else kind of carrying that weight that really got to me a little bit more in this one. But it was just also kind of fun and warm and hopeful through it all that kind of kept me from actually, tearing up throughout this episode. What else? Oh yeah, the twist at the end with Caitlin. Is this going to be like a Sarah Lance situation where somehow her memories carry on? Or is this going to be a clone where it's a completely new Frost? No memories, completely rebooted back to her core basic tendencies, which, who knows? This might bring the killer back in Killer Frost, because that was a point to be made in this to erase that. So if we are going to bring her back, which honestly, I kind of wish we'd just let it lie, man. Because, what? We only have one graphic novel left in this. We still don't have confirmation that season 9 is the final season, but all things seem to be pointing to that. Do we really... They've been struggling so hard to keep this storyline going, to give them something to do. It would be interesting, I think, to bring her back and make her full villain. Like the actual Killer Frost. And maybe full commit to that. Maybe not as the villain of this arc, or maybe bring that around somehow. I don't know if we even have the time to really fully flesh out that idea, or maybe Caitlin gets stopped from succeeding in her endeavors altogether. And the fact that she's bringing Mark into it, and he's just kind of like, at least for right now, seemingly is rolling for it, just kind of rolling along with it. But where will this lead? That's my question. Then Iris disappearing here at the end with fucking bitch reporter. I was hoping she was going to get deleted, because my God, I cannot stand her smug ass and her disrespect of Allegra, her peers, and don't like it. Anyway. Yeah, man. Iris has been blipped now, so who knows? Whew. Guys, what did you think of this episode? Sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Feel free to join us in our Discord. We could talk about it there as well. Links to that and all my socials down below. Follow me in each and every one of those. If you want to see the full-length reaction to this, remember it's on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, it gets you access as well. And speaking of, before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Mandy Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori, Corey Scott, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, and Melita. Thank you guys, as always, for your continued support. That's another episode of The Flash down, and I'll see you guys next week with, I think, the start of the next graphic novel. Take care, everybody.